Hey everybody, Pandi here. Hey everybody, Pandi here. Hey y'all. What up? Where my friend at? Hey, just Teresa. You up alone crocheting your hair? Hold on. Just Teresa, I am bored to death. Hey, Edward Smart. Hold on, y'all. Can y'all even hear me? Hold on. Let me get over there. Oh my God, y'all couldn't even hear me, huh? I don't think you guys could hear me. I think I was muted. Let me turn the volume up. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me. Okay, cool. All right, I was about to say. So, anyway, hey, for the late nighters, I just came on because I was chit chatting with my good Judy, and we had it all planned out and mapped out to come on live and just chit chat about the day's events. Then my daughter came by to visit, who, of course, is leaving town again tomorrow. So I kind of got caught up doing that. And I was like, let's go live. Let's recap. Oh, it's only 7 p.m. where you are, Edward. Oh, it's still early. Hubby's knocked out. Right, just Teresa. Well, I only planned on coming on for a short time, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, depending on what we find to talk about. I am still on a high from the day's events, you guys. Like, that virtual conference was so dang amazing. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it starting last night. 9:55, just Teresa. Oh my God. Do y'all know it's 11:55? It is almost midnight here. So it is totally unheard of for me to be up. I just came to sit down and I was about to start trying to work on getting my trivia questions ready for tomorrow. I also just did recorded a collab video with another content creator. And then I also recorded an interview that I'm going to try to figure out when I'm going to upload in Premiere because I wasn't BSing. I said I was going to start trying to work on my content and bring in different influencers to the platform just to kind of talk and share whatever tips they might have about their experience here on YouTube. And that's literally what I've been doing. So ever since I got up this morning, that's what I've been on. Now, let's see. Oh, Love and Marriage Huntsville. When Love and Marriage first came out, I was so into that show, and I haven't watched it ever since the first season, but I can agree it was good. My husband's in there knocked out too, just Teresa. That's the other reason why I'm up in here going crazy. I'll probably sleep in tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. Because I do need to get up and go try to get a manicure if I wake up early enough. But yes, I wanted to come on and just talk about the event. I hate that I missed the after networking because that platform that sponsored her virtual hey Pimpin' a TV girl. Hey girl, hey. I'm just on here rambling, running my mouth. You all let me know in the chat if you would like for me to drop the link so that you can come on up and we can just chat for real, for real. Cause I got a little time. I ain't got nowhere to be. But yeah, when I went and experienced her meet and greet, the company that sponsored the event was so freaking dope, y'all. Like when you went in there and logged in, they had like these 8 rooms. So it gave me the feel of attending an actual conference. And you know, in these days and times, we're doing everything virtually. So it was so well put together. There was a few hiccups, like, you know, with your camera and all that, but it was nothing major. It was such a nice platform, and like you literally could have up to 8 people in each of the 8 rooms at any given time. So it was like a real meet and greet, and so you got to know the presenters ahead of time, ahead of the conference. So I thought that was so nice. And then when we when we were going around, like today, I feel like I channel hopped all day, and I planned to do that. When we were going around to the different rooms, it was just like all these amazing, dope people that you know you're getting introduced to, and their channels was all amazing. And you all know I'm not a tech channel. I'm still. Hi, East Dad. How are you? Welcome in. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. We just random chit chatting, random chit chatting. So yeah, you know, I'm not a tech person, right? But I'm a newbie. I'm taking baby steps. I'm trying to get my game up as far as technology is concerned. Here on the channel, trying to work on editing and just the whole graphic design of it, okay? Oh, it is so nice to see you as well. And Happy New Year, because I think this is my first time seeing you this year. So it was dope, y'all, to just go in there and see like the engineers, the programmers, um, the lady who Swarthy interviewed that went viral on TikTok. That was a young lady, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that was a high school student, and she has like millions of views on TikTok. I've never been on TikTok. Um, I have. I wouldn't even know the first thing to do with TikTok. Like YouTube is totally too much for me. Okay. Thank you very much, Just Teresa. Now, you guys helped by the way that you guys submitted your videos and kind of handed it off to the next one. So, it was, it was, it was nicely put together, I will say. And I think it was a good look for the Drop the Link team. You know, it was a good look for us. And it's a good thing that we're getting together to kind of regroup and revamp the way that we even handle Drop the Link in proceeding, after that. But I felt good about the day. It was very inspiring just to be around the new people, to get more visibility and exposure. Hey, really, TT? Thank you so much for coming in. Y'all know I don't be up this late, but I'm up this late tonight. And I was like, ooh, let's see who else is up. Because, child, I went looking on YouTube to see who was live and wasn't nobody live. So I was like, okay, let me go live. Now, my husband might wake up and be like, why are you on there? But I don't think he will. I think he knocked out. I think he knocked. Um, what else was I gonna say? I'm just random chit chatting, guys. So if y'all have anything that you all want to chat about, definitely put it up in the chat. Oh, really, TT? I totally understand. I totally understand. It's a good thing because we all did like 15-minute increments, so you could totally go back whenever you want to. In fact, if you go to Swarthy Daisy's community tab, she actually created a playlist of everybody. So all the presenters are in one playlist. Yep. Everybody did an awesome video. Primpin's video was dope. Content's video was dope. Web Sabby, Jessica Hicks, Barry Johnson, Miss Fool Roller did a piece on OBS. It was just really dope because we all see each other on a regular basis. We're constantly in each other's rooms, but sometimes I feel like it gets lost in the sauce with really understanding and knowing what everybody does, and to the extent they do it, and really just relishing in the creativity that we're surrounded with. So it was dope. It was definitely dope. Ain't nobody trying to come up here with me and chat. It was something else I wanted to talk about. I don't forgot now. I told y'all I got some interviews that I'm going to put out. And they're all short. They're like 8 to 15 minutes. They are fellow YouTubers that I am randomly reaching out to because I enjoy their content. It is going to be all types of niche. And I'm bringing them on, showcasing their talents, cross supporting. You would come up, but you're hella sleepy. East Dad, I'm hella sleepy too. In fact, I know I'm a crash good after this. I'm a crash good after this. I can't even believe I'm still up. I have been up all day, and I actually attended every single presenter of that conference because it was good, it was intriguing, and it was fun to engage with all the people. I don't think I've done anything like that in a long time. It was really dope. Just Teresa is going to have her Drop the Link session tomorrow. And I think we'll probably see a lot of foot traffic there as a result of our presentation today. So that'll be nice. And what is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. Something comes on tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to get my sleep on. How's everything going, really, TT? Is it seeming like things are getting back to normal down there? Or is it still kind of up in the air? It's nice to see you. You said your son's up singing hymns. Bless his little heart. I saw my baby tonight, and I hadn't seen her in several months because, she lives in another state. And isn't that like seeing your baby grow up before your eyes? And she's the youngest. She is 19. And I'm like, oh my God, my baby has on heels. Well, not heels, but like pumps. And she's like as tall as me. And, when she was a little girl, she was kind of chunky. So she lost so much weight. I was like, oh, look at my little baby grow up into this little young lady. It was so nice. And it was so funny because her and her friends were like, they didn't really want to come in. They were all double masked up, which I was happy they were taking precautions. But it was nice to see her. I feel like I had a busy day. Really, TT said it took a mental toll, but you all have helped me push through. Amen. Amen. That is awesome to hear. Oh my goodness, because I'm sure that was a terrible experience. I'm just glad y'all got through it and you're okay. You know? I'm sure it was uncomfortable for a little bit, but it's over now. Yeah, my baby is growing up. I have two older sons, and my daughter is the youngest. So it was just like seeing a mini me. And of course, none of them like me to swoon over them. And then I also had an interesting occurrence with my neighbor, kind of bamming on my door. Y'all know I'm just rambling now. You shouldn't be mad at yourself. Wait, for crying. Oh, oh, really, TT? I missed that. I don't think I've seen any of your notifications for your lives. In fact, but you know what? It happens. Sometimes when the feelings come upon you, them tears well up in your eyes, you just gotta let them out. You just gotta let them out. And like East Dad said, you shouldn't be mad at yourself, you know? That was out of your control. That was totally out of your control. But yeah, you pray this never happens again, but you've learned it is important to vote because the government is a mess. It is a mess, and sometimes I get, eh, even with voting, it's even more disheartening when you vote these people into offices and positions and they don't do the right thing to help the people, the constituents that voted them in. That just like takes a mental toll on me. It's like, ugh, it's all in the master's hands at the end of the day, What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna tell y'all this interesting story. Like, my neighbor, she's so quiet. My older neighbor, she's a single woman, and she's older. She's like 60 something years old. We can never tell if she's home or not because her house is always so dark. And when she parks, she pulls into her garage, and we don't see her little SUV until she comes back out again. So when I heard somebody bamming at my door this morning, I thought, well, my daughter and them said they weren't coming until later. Because they were trying to get their rental car situated and everything. And exactly, Edward, exactly right. Whoever you vote in, you can vote out. Yeah, because corruption, like East Dad said, it is prevalent. And that's what makes me mad. Like, Obviously, I think it's important for us to vote and definitely vote their behinds out if they don't do what they're supposed to do. But sometimes I feel like sometimes it's easy to get too, I'm trying to think of the right words. Like, I get too emotionally involved with what they're doing or not doing. And then I find myself all bent out of shape because they're not doing right by the people. And then I'm experiencing like anxiety. It's just like, I don't know. I don't know if you all understand that or go through that, but it's not a good feeling. And I wish I could detach those emotions. But yeah, Primpton says, really, TT, I was so worried, especially when you said you were down to the last piece of wood. Oh my God, in the heat, yeah. I still can't believe that them people let that heat be off for all those days. That is crazy. That is nuts. And then, like, the images you were seeing on TV with icicles and stuff being in people's home, I know if I turn the heat off in my house right now, it's going to get a brisk draft up in here. So I could not imagine days on end and then the water and then having children, and you know you need to wash up children regularly a couple times a day. So that had to be difficult. So it would make anybody, especially a mother, it's going to bring tears to your eyes. I'm just glad that you made it through. Yes, and stay on them. Oh my God. 3 degrees. Oh my God, TT. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, East Dad, thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a good night. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Yeah, these politicians. And now, hey, Robert Gant. Oh my goodness, you're still up too. We all got insomnia. Welcome in, Robert Gant. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm just chit chatting about random stuff. We were talking about these politicians and you know their lack of hopping into action with all of the stuff that took place there in Texas. What was that, last week? Or was that the week before? No, I think it was last week. And the fact that it would call, yeah, the neighbor, I'm going to get on her. She scared the mess out of me. The fact that it would call a feeling of helplessness. Now, I was also ranting about my neighbor who we hardly ever see. She's kind of like a hermit. She has this nice little rambler style home right next to us, right? And we live in like a little gated community, but it's not gated. But it's a bunch of cul-de-sacs. And it's around a lake and it's a lot of woods and stuff. So we rarely see this lady. When she pulls up, she does her little automatic garage thing. So by the time we don't even see her pulling up and her garage is open, and she literally does not come outside except for to empty her trash and check her mail. And she waves and she talks to us. So you can imagine my surprise when I heard somebody banging on my door. It was like 9:30 this morning. And I was expecting my daughter and them because they're visiting from out of town. Hey, cool. You're back. Thank you so much for being here. We're just having a random chit chat. So, I go to the door and she's crying. So I'm already like, oh my God, I've only seen this woman a couple of times. She doesn't really socialize. And she is crying, and I'm like, I open the door because I see her standing there, standing back from the door, and I'm like, yes. And she's like, "Is your husband here?" And I'm like, yes. Now, he had already told me that she was trying to tell him something about her cat or asking about her cat the other night. Well, this lady would always set a plate of food outside by the front door. And every day when I would pull up from work, I would see raccoons, big raccoons, sitting there eating out of this plate. And I'm like, why is this lady feeding these wild animals? Like, we got woods around here. There's like a little pond just up the road, which when I go walking around here, I walk in the middle of the street when I go past that pond because I'm scared to death of gators. So anyway, I go and grab him because I'm like, the lady from next door is over here asking for you. So my husband's automatically throwing his hands up in the air like, oh my God. And I'm like, well, what does she want? He's like, she said that she seen something chase something into our backyard yesterday. And I'm like, well, what does she want you to do? Hey, Jennifer Miller, welcome in. I'm chitting and chatting and giving y'all a little story time about my neighbor. So, anywho, he goes to the door. Yes, gators. They got gators down here. So she tells him the day before, as he was coming in, that she saw something chase something into our backyard. And I'm like, I immediately thought, well, it probably was one of those dang on raccoons that she's feeding over there. And he said, no, she said it was something that was moving really fast. This is exactly why I do not go on that back deck. We got a nice back deck back there, and when we moved in here a few years back, we would always barbecue back there and just sit back there and chill. But there's woods back there, and I'm from the city, so I'm not going back there messing with no woods. So anyway, long story short, he goes out there this morning. The lady is all distraught. She's crying and everything. She was banging on the door. Then when I came to the door, she asked if he was here because he was supposed to be helping her look for her cat. I never seen a cat over there. All I ever seen over there was raccoons eating the cat's food. So he goes out there. He comes back in to get his gloves and shovel. She wants him to look underneath the deck to see if her cat's back there. I'm just lost. Like, I'm trying to get ready for the virtual conference. I'm like, this lady's over here crying. Like, what is going on? So he comes back in. The dang lady's cat was underneath our deck, dead. But here's the kicker. He said the cat didn't have any bite marks or anything. It was not mangled or anything, but the cat did have a broke neck. So what we're thinking happened is whatever was chasing the cat was running so fast that it ran into one of the legs of the bottom of the deck. Ooh, 35 miles an hour. And it broke its neck. And so whatever chased it, which she speculates was a fox, didn't even bother it. So isn't that crazy? That's my long, short story, y'all. That freaked me out because that was the most random thing ever. Like, that lady never comes over to our house. She never knocks on the door. They always be doing like block parties every time it's a holiday or something. And they be out there in the cul-de-sac. Even in the pandemic, like, they had the food trucks out there the other day, and I'm just like, do these people not know it's a pandemic going on? I'm not going out there. They'll put the little things in our mailbox. I'm like, I'm not going out there. But anyway, she came over here bamming on our door this morning, crying. How she knew the cat was under the thing was beyond me. I'm just like, you could have went back there and looked because my husband didn't want to touch it. And so then I was like, well, how'd y'all get the cat? And he said, she got it. I'm like, so did she touch it? And he's like, no, she had some long gloves all the way up to her shoulders and some long rubber overall pants and boots, like fishing clothes. It was the weirdest thing. But yeah, now when I go walking in the neighborhood, when I go past that pond, I walk in the middle of the street. I am scared to walk past that water because I know my son said a raccoon chased him once when he, not a raccoon, but a gator, a little baby gator. And if we go down to some of the water, the intercoastal waterways down here, there's always alligator sightings. And I'm from Washington State, so I've never seen an alligator in my life. So I would probably pass out. And y'all talking about they run 35 miles an hour? That's nuts. Foxes and raccoons, what else you got going on over there? Yes, Edward Smart. Now, I've never seen a fox. And I don't know. She said she thought it was a fox. I've never seen a fox. Now, I know my neighbor on the other side said he had a big snake in his backyard. His backyard actually leads up to the pond, because he's on the end, on the corner. But I was just like, why is this lady knocking on our door? She don't bother us. We don't bother her. But she's really nice. She always waves. It's just, you never know if she's home or not. She keeps her house completely dark. And when I opened the door and saw her just wailing and crying and carrying on and asking for my husband, I'm like, for what? What you want him for? I'm like, yeah. She was like, well, I mentioned to him last night that I think I saw my cat run into your backyard and he said he was going to help me look for it. And I was like, oh my God, okay. I'll be back in just a moment. And he went out there. He didn't want to go, but he went out there and helped her. I am not her best friend. Robert Gantz, I'm just a neighbor. I'm just a neighbor. So yeah, that's been the gist of my day. I've been at home all day. I got up early this morning, showered, put on my good little cute t-shirt gown, and I've been chilling, lounging around the crib all day. I've been chat hopping through the virtual conference. Nope, Jennifer, I'm not the best friend. Don't you agree with that? Oh, you're agreeing with the go in a zigzag motion if the gators chase you. And I did that, and then of course the lady came. Then of course my daughter came in to visit from out of town, and I have been I actually did one interview which will be uploading soon with a fellow content creator, and then I did another collaboration video with another content creator which will also be uploaded next week. So I've had a very full day, even though I haven't left the house. And I was still on a high just from enjoying the conference that I wanted to come on and talk about it and recap. Karen said, I'll just get that boy next door to find my cat. Jennifer, you stop that. Don't you start up. Gators are scary looking. They get really big. Listen, there is, I don't know if you all are familiar with Kiowa Island. They have a world famous golf course. That's not too far from where I live. And like Tiger Woods and all the golf people would go down there for like the tournaments. They always they have signs posted. Like there's a really cool ice cream shop and malt shop down there, and it's like very retro. They got all the like retro shops and stores, and it's very pretty to go to in the summertime. But they have signs posted everywhere of gator sightings or don't feed the gators. Now, I seen on the news one time they had a huge gator, but I told my husband I thought it was Photoshop because I just couldn't believe a reptile got that big. But I'll take y'all's word for it. All I know is I don't walk around no water around here. You're going home during the blizzard storm last week to leave food out for possums. Well, folks, we're going home. Wait a minute, what y'all talking about? Oh, Cool to the Fullest. I heard that was a good movie. I'm gonna have to check that out. The United States versus Billie Holiday. Wow. Gators can climb fences. Robert Gant, are you for real? That can't be right. Seriously? Ooh, I don't like the way that looks. Hold up and let me see if I can change that. Like, why did my comments default to that way? Hold on, y'all. So, how was everybody's day? Does anybody want to come up and chat? Let me know. Let me know. Let me see what happens when I do that. Ooh, I think that's better. Then everybody can see it. Hey, be the difference. Be the difference. We're just chatting. Everybody's up late, so I don't feel bad. I thought I was the only one having insomnia. Now, wait a minute. Y'all calling folks Karens. Wasfa. Good morning. Watching Dual Lipa. We're good song. It's an ad on your channel. Oh, wow. Mmm. I seen something about a Karen. Y'all crazy. Still blurry, but it works. Yeah, I don't understand that. I'm looking at it too on my phone and it is blurry. Oh, on Hulu. Wait a minute. Primpin, you seen a gator climb before? On those little short legs? You thought it was better than Lady Sings the Blues. Wow. Wow. I will have some more late night lives coming soon. And they won't be just me. It'll be like some collab type things. Doing different things. Not just up here rambling about random stuff like I'm doing now. We actually have some stuff in store for you all. I'm sorry, let me get Robert Gant's probably like, if you don't take my comment off there. Wasfa. Hello, Wasfa. Welcome in. We don't mind. Don't mind at all. Um, Jennifer, how was your day? Be the difference, Joy. How was your day? You're good with it? Oh, okay. All right, Robert, because I have been in some people's lives. And yes, really, TT, you're like me. You're from the West Coast. So you ain't used to seeing no dang on alligators, okay? No, but I have gone into somebody's live, right? And it was somebody that I would go to their chat and they would normally be doing like mukbangs or something positive, right? On this particular day, I dropped in. I hadn't seen her live in a long time. And I did my normal thing. I greeted her. And so she put me up on the screen, right? So then it was like she then proceeded to like go in on somebody and cuss somebody out. And she had my name, my comment highlighted up there for the whole entire cuss out. I was horrified. I was just like, what in the world did I just walk into? And who the heck is she cussing out? And I do not want my name to be up there like that while you're cussing somebody out. Like, I don't want this person to think I got anything to do with whatever y'all is feuding about. That is not a good look. Okay? So yeah, I tipped out with the one church finger and I ain't been back over to her channel because I'm like, girl, you can't be catching me slipping like that. Hi, Ruth. Welcome in. Thank you so much for popping in. You know this is different. I'm just up here rambling, chatting. Thank you so much for being here. So I was just asking, so you guys don't have to keep listening to me ramble. How was everyone's day? How was everyone's week? Yes, through the whole entire cuss out because I wasn't going to leave until I saw my name come down. So I ended up sitting there through the cuss out. And then she finally clicked it off and I tipped out with that one church finger like, ooh. And I've never gone back because I'm like, girl, you can't be catching me up in no mess now. It was so random. And I'd never seen her do that. Okay, be the difference. She worked an event. Awesome. Someone came over and visited the other night, Joy, and they said they came from your channel from when I came over there and interviewed with you. I thought that was so nice. Joy, I'm not gonna say the person's name because then that is how you get caught up in the mess. So I'm not gonna say the person's name. But yeah, whoever that person was, she went in. She went all the way in. And she went in right as I dropped down to speak to her. And you know how people do. They put your little comment up there on the screen like that, right? And it's easy, I can see, to get to talking and the comments just up there. And she was going in on somebody and she went hard. And my little comment was just up there with my face and my channel name. And I was like, oh my God. Really? That was last year. I ain't been back over to her channel since. Because I was like, girl, no ma'am. Oh, oh, Andra Day, the one that sings that song. So she plays Billie Holiday in the movie Cool? Oh, I really do have to check it out. I love her voice. I really love her voice. Be the difference. Be the difference. No slipping. Me no slip. No slip. And Jennifer is just so tickled off of that cuss out part. Now, if I was observing from the bushes and I wasn't in the chat, I wouldn't have cared. I don't care how people talk on their live. You know, you cuss people out, you cussing them out. But I wasn't trying to be in it because I didn't have nothing to do with it. I was just speaking. Robert Gant said, took my son to football practice, took my car for an oil change. Just a normal Saturday. Okay. Ooh. That's an interesting name. Trash bag fashion lover. Hell no. I sure will not. Will you continue to watch from the bushes? Because I sure just escorted you to the block party, boo. Moving right along. You see how folks got to drop down with the stupidity? And we just sitting in here chilling, talking about how our day went? Really? Really? I got the trigger finger, boo. You can't catch me slipping. Me no slip. Me no slip. Now I'm trying to keep it cute. They always got to come up in somebody's chat with some stupid ish. Please don't. You right about that, Robert. Purity crazy. Sit your tail over there in your plastic bag by your damn self. In the bushes at that. How about that? Sorry, y'all. Oh, is that what's going on? Be the difference? It's the wrong time slot. I ain't tripping. You know, I might come on early, I might come on late. But you're not going to come up in here with no foolishness. That's what you ain't going to do. Primpet spoke to him. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it sounds like everybody had a full busy day. If you guys have not had a chance to get over to Swarthy Daisy's community tab, please do and take a look at that playlist she created for her virtual conference. I think it was awesome. I had a great time. I learned a lot of information. I took lots of notes. And it was very helpful. Very helpful as far as enhancing your platform and taking things to the next level. So if you're a content creator, I highly recommend giving it a watch. All of the presenters' content was 15-minute increments. So it's not like you're going to be there long at all. I think it was great. And yeah, like I said, I'm working on some late evening collabs. What? Wait a minute. No, D'Angelo did verses tonight. Dang, I missed everything. So the movie Billie Holiday came out tonight and the D'Angelo verses. You caught the end. Who was he going against?
Hey,
Yeah.
you hot?
Hold up.
On camera?
Oh my God. If I was on camera, you come all up in the back yelling. Hold on, y'all.
Why your mom laughing?
Because you are on my show. Oh my God. Didn't I tell you? Jennifer. I had to mute because he was just about to start rambling on, not knowing I was on live. I told you he was going to get up and come in here in a minute. The movie came out yesterday, but you watched it today. Okay, okay. I think people are hard on him. It was a solo. Oh, I didn't even realize they did solo concerts on Versus. Maybe that's why I didn't know, because I was thinking, like, who would he go up against? He was at the Apollo Ball by himself. Robert can't. Robert can't be throwing shade, y'all. I be catching it. Himself. So was his voice still intact? Because D'Angelo was fierce. Really TT says, wait, tonight it was not advertised. At least I didn't know. You right about that, really TT. I had no idea about it. This is worse than them having Keisha Cole and Ashanti on a Thursday. First of all, I don't even know how they paired up Ashanti and Keisha Cole. Like, I don't know. Did you watch it Be the Difference, Joy? You feel so cheated. Okay. If Robert said he still got some good juice, I'm going to take his word. He still got some good juice. I'm going to have to rewatch that or watch the replay. I think that's how you would say it. Okay. Well, now that he's up and he done came in here being all loud. P. Do y'all hear that? I'm P. She made the Bay Area look bad. No. Now what about, okay, have you guys seen K Michelle is going to be on a new reality show? I forget which one it was. But I saw a clip of them showing K Michelle and they were saying that she was twerking or something and that her back area, like she had undergarment malfunction or something. Anybody know anything about that? Well, y'all, it's been nice. Gotta go play my card game. Okay, Jennifer. Good night. Thank you for coming. Wait. What was on World Star? Oh, you're talking about the verses. See you next time. 8, he came on at 10, just like Keisha Cole. They making folks wait like 2 hours now? Wow. No, they say her implant busted. Oh, I thought it was some kind of, when I saw the clip, it said something about the underwear malfunction. So I thought it was an issue with the Spanx. Because I'm thinking, like, K Michelle has had several surgeries and stuff to, I thought, remove the implants. Because wasn't that causing her, like, some medical problems? That's terrible. And that can't be healthy. K Michelle story. Oh, are they giving her her own reality show? Is that what it was? I thought she was going to be featured on something. Child, I got to get better. I got to keep my ear to the street. I was just browsing through the local vlogs and blogs trying to be nosy to see, because I haven't done a trending topics piece in a long time. But I was so busy doing other stuff. So I was just checking to see if you all were familiar with it. Mm-mm-mm. I can't wait for Queen Sugar to come back on Tuesday. It has been really good this season so far, y'all. We're about to head into episode 3. I have been doing recaps and reviews on that show. So that's been good if y'all are into that. And chat with you again soon. I'm heading to bed. Thank you, Ruth. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to be heading to bed soon too because Now my voice is getting all scratchy. And now I hear my husband in there moping around in the kitchen. So he gonna run me up off of here in a minute. He gonna run me up out of here. I'm on it with website. Oh, that's right. The chat and watch. That's right. Because I came in there the other night. Queen Sugar is on point. I have to come on there after it goes off. For some reason, here where I'm at, it comes on like an hour earlier. So I try to watch it then so I can get all my notes down and ready for my review and recap. And then I got time to pop on hers. Yeah, it has been good though. I hope her health is okay. Right, really, Gigi? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like, well, why in the world is she even twerking anyway? Because she just had to get all those things removed, I thought. And I thought she was experiencing some kind of health problems as a result. um, Ralph Angel is back with Darla. Really, Gigi? Darla's supposedly clean and sober, and we all know how Darla do. She'll be straight for a little while, but I just don't expect it to last long. Oh, you watch it twice. You watch it twice, Robert. That one time I did jump on Web Savage Live, and I was sitting on there talking and clowning, which I was like, oh my God, it is 1 in the morning. I got to get off of here. But let my husband tell it, I don't ever sleep. I'm like, yes, I do. I just got to be good and sleepy. As soon as it went off last week, a lot of folks did recaps. That means I need to catch up. Yes, it is like one of the hottest shows right now. Brett Bailey! Hey, Brett Bailey, thank you so much for popping in. Brett's probably like, what in the heck is Pandi doing up this time of night? I'm just up chatting. Thank you so much for popping in, Brett. Good to see you. I miss you too. We'll have to catch up soon. You know, you're a night out. Like me, Brett Bailey. Like me. It is so interesting every time I think, oh, I'm going to do a Quickie live late. And so many people pop in. I'm like, oh my God, do we ever sleep? Do we ever sleep? Hmm. Since they took away Greenleaf. Wait, what y'all talking about? Oh, yeah, you did come in there, really, TT. You sure did. Your wife says the same thing about you, Robert. Yes. Ah, yes. Let my husband tell it. He swears that he's gonna move a bed and a refrigerator and microwave into this room because all I do is come back here. I'm like, really? Now you gotta look at it this way. If I go to work Monday through Friday, the children are grown and out. He's working when he's not, doing other things. So I have a lot of free time on my hands. So I put that free time into building my channel. Oh, thank you, Brett Bailey. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Primpin' Ain't Easy TV. Y'all know I'm feeling myself with this mic, right? I am loving the fact that it sounds so crisp and clear and was so affordable. And so I did do a unboxing video where I unboxed and did a review because I think it's important for up and coming YouTubers to see that you can upgrade your equipment, gradually. It's taken me almost, 2 years to get this mic? Not that it took me 2 years, but it's just now become something that I've decided to invest in because you can totally go live using your phone, your computer, your laptops, your tablets. But after a while, as you're growing, you do kind of want to start to take your content up to the next level. So I'm very happy with it. And that's a quick, like, 8-minute video, y'all. So thank you for the watch time and the support. Tell him don't come in and bother you. Robert, he'll be back in here to mess with me in a minute. He'll be back in here to act like I'm paying more attention to this than him. And then that's when I'm going to be like, all right, y'all. I got to get off. I'll see y'all next time. Because, I ain't going to let it come between us. Brett Bailey said, yes, girlfriend, especially because we're lucky enough to work on Monday through Friday. You have some free time. Hallelujah. Yes. You ain't never lied, Brett Bailey. I am so loving it. For those of you who have actually been following my YouTube journey from the start, when I came on here, I was working 2 jobs. And it wasn't because I had to, but it's just something that I had been doing and I had gotten used to doing it. And because when I started my new job, I wasn't sure if I wanted to quit my old job because, there was the whole 90-day probation period and everything. So I wasn't sure. And that was in 2015. And why in the world I kept that job, I do not know because it drove me crazy and it was a nightmare, but I loved my patients and I loved what I was providing as far as the patient care. But baby, I told myself, ooh, if I could just get this YouTube channel monetized, ooh, if I could just get my 1K subscribers. When I got to that point, I hung on for a few more months and then I finally let go of that second job, which was part time. So I would do 40 hours full time on my full time gig, Monday through Friday, and then I would work the weekends. I had gradually just recently got to work in the weekends. I was going in after work during the week a couple nights and the weekends. So I don't know how in the world I was doing that because I'm in my late 40s. I would be so exhausted and the money was nothing. It wasn't crap. And so I certainly wasn't doing it for the money. When I gave that up, it was like a huge relief, like a burden lifted off of me. I felt so free in my mind, like the mental clarity, the physical relaxation that I could just sleep in. And it was just, oh my God, y'all. So that was my little mini rant. Let's see. Oh yeah, the sound is awesome, right? Thank you guys. I am loving it. Robert Gant said, my mic sound nice, check one. My mic sound nice, check two. Yes, yes. I love my hubby. That is great. You are correct. You are correct. And he so does not want to be on YouTube at all. That's why I muted it when he came in here and started talking. A, because we in the country and he got a country accent. And he would have been horrified trying to make me delete my dang whole live just because he came in here running his mouth. Talking about, you on camera? He won't come around my room divider if he thinks I'm in here filming. But I'm like, but you yelling, so you on the video anyway. You yelling. Yes, Primping Ain't Easy TV. Thank you all for joining us. Well, dang. Ooh, it is 1 a.m. That's a testimony to keep pushing. Yes. That is why you can hang out all night. Watching different shows. Yes. Yes. Well, he kind of knows what I'm doing. The thing is, when I started last year, he was like, well, how long you going to be doing this? And I was like, until I get monetized, until I get monetized. So then, what I tell all YouTubers that are aspiring to reach their initial 1K subscribers and monetization, the grind does not stop when you get there. You can certainly fall back and slack up, but the grind is still real, Bill. The grind is still real. Um, oh, thank you, cool. You just been chilling in the cut. Thank you for still being here. I'm about to be bringing it to a close too anyway, y'all, because we've been on an hour, and I really only planned on staying on for like 30 minutes or so. Um, it really does get harder, Robert. I mean, honestly, oh, thank you, Primpin. You guys definitely check out that virtual tech session. That is the team that I participate in, the Drop the Link crew, where we cross support other content creators and try to help them to get family members and make genuine connections and build YouTube ships with their fellow content creators so that you can have constant engagement to your channel. Every person who presented in the conference had a 15-minute limit, and so we hosted ours here on my channel today. It was dope. It was dope, and it was so fun. Oh, thank you, Robert. Thank you. So yeah, it does get harder, but the thing that what I'm coming to realization as I approach my second year here on YouTube is the more that you just kind of relax, the more that you be your true, genuine, organic self. Like, don't try to come off as somebody that you're not. Don't get on here perpetrating a fraud, and understand that this is going to be your second job. You know, I look at it like I replaced this second part time job with my old second part time job. The only difference is I don't have to leave the house to work this job unless I choose to. Hi, Tasha. Major Change Group, I'm sorry. Thank you so much for coming in. And I was just about to end it too. I'm going to end here in just a moment. But thank you guys. It does get harder because you're trying to keep that engagement up, and you now have to that 4,000 watch time hours that you were obligated to have to reach monetization. You now have to maintain that for each year to qualify. You know what I'm saying? And also, um what was the other thing I was going to say? What I have found is things like drop the link, going around and really actually supporting others. Like supporting, I support a lot of content creators. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I moderate for a lot of people. I just try to go around and support other content creators because I know the struggle. If I see somebody that's live and it's like two or three people in there, I drop down and kick it. You know, I'll give them 15 minutes or whatever because I've been that person that's been live with two or three people in there, and it doesn't feel good. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel good. But no one's going to hit the live button and it be 500 people in there. It'd be great, but it's just not going to happen. You got to work your way up. You got to put in the work and build up your audience. So it's very interesting. But I found that the Drop the Link cross support group works. It's been very helpful. Going over and actually supporting others, in turn, others come back and support you. Also, um, I belong to a playlist group. That has been the deal changer. The deal changer for real. Because we actually, bulk all of our content into 20-hour playlists. And then you can get up to 10 playlist buddies a week. I never really do. I usually get 5. because I figure that's 100 hours of watch time I'm getting right there, each week, usually twice a week. So that's 200 a week that I'm getting. And that's how I do it. And honestly, what I would need to have required by my next anniversary would be 4,000 hours in order to continue as a monetized channel. And I'm currently at like 7,000 hours. So I'm happy about that. But that is why you see so many people who are monetized constantly going live or constantly doing like a music stream or a nature stream or just some type of unmanned stream because you need that engagement and watch time. Okay, Robert, what type of channel would you do if you decide to go forth with it? Because I could totally see you doing show reviews. And even as a subscriber, Robert, you're very supportive. Um, I have seen you on Web Savvies, Miss Full Rollers, and you've been over here a few times. You don't know what you want to do? Hmm. I'm thinking, oh, I do need to go to sleep though, because I'm supposed to be holding a whole trivia over here tomorrow. I'm going to try to be on tomorrow night, y'all, with trivia since Black History Month has officially coming to a close on tomorrow. I'm going to try to do one and throw some more Black History up in there, but make it fun, of course. Dang, I can't believe it's already March. Already March. And for the channel members, you guys know I appreciate you guys. I have been working on some stuff for you guys that's going to come out this coming week. I got some cool videos for you guys coming out, some blooper videos, a new giveaway, and we got to get the old giveaway sorted out and the winner announced for that one. So stay tuned. That's for the channel members. If anyone would like to join, I don't have one of those outrageous membership prices. It is $1.99 to support the channel. And that link is always on the home page. I think I even have it in the description box. And it is not an obligation. It's if you like to support me in that way. What else? What else do I have on the horizon? Yes, time is flying. I can't believe it's almost March. I'm starting to lose my voice though, y'all. I really just wanted to come on because, for one, like I said, I'm so pumped about this microphone. Like, Primping Ain't Easy highly recommended the microphone, and I'm so glad I took her up on it. Thank you, Edward Smart. Oh my God, I'm so glad that you were still here. I really want to do better by my channel members. I have some of the most wonderful, most supportive channel members, and I don't want to let, being busy or being tired be the reason that I don't tend to you all, because you all are separate from the regular family members. Hey, Zero. Greetings. Thank you so much for popping in, Zero. It's all good. I totally understand. Yeah, my voice is getting shaky. I almost wasn't going to do the live because I was like, I'm sleepy and I'm going to start getting sleepy up there. But yeah, um, I have been racking my brain. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? There's times where I'm just being goofy and clowning. I thought about doing like some skits and stuff just for the members as a form of members only entertainment. I think you guys will really like that. And I found some other cool giveaways that I'm going to incorporate for just the members. Something that's going to be more engaging and just something to set you guys aside as a special way of saying thank you. And I also want to get back to some of the affirmations that I started off with doing. I fell off. I can stand in my ish. I fell off a little bit. I got to get back on track. It does. Doesn't it sound good, Major Change? Go on to bed. We understand. Yeah, I'm tired. I am. Because I done ran out of gas. I done been up running my mouth ever since 8 a.m. I went to all of those rooms for that virtual conference. Oh, Major Change, that would have been awesome to have you in there too, but I guess it was more tech driven. But Major Change, we need to all try to collaborate. I'm gonna get with you. I'm gonna get with you on IG, Major Change. I got a question for you. But I went to all them rooms for that conference. I had company come in, and then I did an interview, and then I did a collaboration recorded video. I talked on the phone a little bit. I watched some YouTube, and then I came live. So I'm out of gas. I done lost my voice and all. Yep, I done lost my voice and all. So you guys definitely, Just Teresa is going to have her drop the link tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are looking to cross support, engage, get you some foot traffic over to your channel, be in the building. I'm writing it down so I don't forget to get what you Major Change. And I will be live tomorrow evening, not this late. It's going to either be 7 or 7:30 for a game night. It's going to be fun. I'm going to try to be on camera. I'm going to try. So I can really engage and get my laugh on with y'all. And the rest of the week will be coming little by little, y'all. Little by little. I need to really work on getting a schedule out, but I got to take care of my members. So it's going to be some members posts coming out. Then I'll get back to my regular scheduled programming, which will be Tuesday, Queen Sugar. Okay? All the YouTube need to do a marathon. We have thought about that before. I remember one time we toyed with that idea, right, Primpin? When Latu was back here with us. We did a marathon today. Running from room to room to room to room. Yep, we gotta do something. But we have some stuff in the works coming. Definitely did one today. Yes. Oh my God. Well, I thank you guys all for coming in and hanging out for a little bit. You all be blessed. Have a good night. If you didn't remember to thumbs up on your way in, please don't forget to blow dry on that like button on your way out, y'all. I'm Pandi. Pandi's Hair, Candy, and More. I am signing off before I end up really falling asleep on y'all. Have a good night. Thank you all so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. And if you have not already, don't forget to blow dry on my like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. Make sure you double tap on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live over here.
and when new content is added to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, everybody, stay encouraged, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.